have to start this intro again.
That's okay.
Oh my God, yours it is there.
It really is. It's pointing toward you. Yeah.
It.
So now you get to see it and they don't have to see
That's
it.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, let's start again. 3.
I think I'm leaving that part about the zit. I think that's too perfect.
All right. That's
It's hot.
fine. It is hot. No, it's sexy. You're owning it.
Yeah.
Everyone's seeing you for the 12 out of 10. Like I told you. Like,
I thought that was so
everyone's
sweet.
seeing you for the 12 out of 10 that I've always seen. Boom.
That's so
I know you guys think Natalie's the hotter one now, which is good because it's hot.
That's hot.
That's hot. With Sabrina Piper and Natalie DECICCO. Hey.
We're back. We're all in black. We look like we're going to a funeral.
Yeah, we are.
If I wore my Green Day shirt to a funeral, I think they'd kick me out.
I think it would be a rockin' fucking funeral.
I think that would be cool as hell.
Yeah, we're going to Diddy's funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to the man.
So, if you haven't watched a couple of my episodes before, like, Solo Diddler, or, that wasn't the, well, I was Solo, and it's named Diddler. I'm not calling myself a Solo Diddler. I am a multiplied Diddler. So is Diddy, it turns out. So, crazy.
Give me the rundown of what you predicted.
Okay.
And then give everyone a little rundown of what is now known.
Mm-hmm. Well, go watch the episodes first.
Yes.
Second of all, I think there's a lot that's going to come out about Clive Davis. I think there's a lot that's going to come out about Sean Carter.
Yes.
And, I don't think SC. I don't think Sean Combs is the only SC involved.
Yeah.
But we're going to get into it today. It's very exciting. Diddy just got taken away. It's very exciting.
Here he goes.
Here it goes.
I'm trying to project what I know about the situation other than underage trafficking or an amount of human trafficking. Am I getting him confused with Epstein? Regular trafficking. Normal...
It's sex trafficking now.
Regular sex trafficking.
Can you get the trafficking correct?
The right level of trafficking.
Can you please?
There was an amount of trafficking. There were parties in which people would fuck, and they found cameras in every room of his house.
Okay. You're really getting this confused with Epstein.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay.
I really did hear that he had cameras in his house.
So there were cameras, but he was placing them. Like he was,
Yeah.
And then, okay. So let's start with 1,000 bottles of lube.
That was the other one.
1,000 bottles of lube on the wall. 1,000 bottles. Honestly, we're thinking of putting that as the background. When we're not in studio, or maybe we'll cover the studio in lube.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be cute.
That's cute. That's hot.
That's hot. That's very hot. 1,000 and different sizes.
Yeah.
So obviously we know how about 6 months ago or so, Cassie, which everyone knows her from like her 2 songs that are incredible, she came out about Diddy after years and years and years, and she alleged all the abuse and everything. And, my first thought was, how about Kim Porter? Mm-hmm. How about Kim Porter? Why were all these celebrities, everyone's like, who were the people at Diddy's white parties? I'm like, anyone who's cool.
Yeah.
Anyone who had a fucking name to them. You should look at who went to Kim Porter's funeral.
Yeah.
That's what you should really look at. So I did a little looking because I just thought it was so weird. And I remember when she died, how interesting it was that it was pneumonia. And if it's pneumonia, why do you text your friends, he got me? I think that's just weird. Again, I don't want to accuse anyone. I don't accuse anyone of doing anything. I just think I point out weird things.
You're so good at that.
I'm so good at that. But I just think that's weird. And luckily, Kim Porter had a couple of very good friends who she was writing different diaries. And there was a memoir that was supposed to come out. Much like Patton Oswalt's wife, who was writing a book and then mysteriously died. Whatever. Just kidding. That has nothing to do with this.
Yes, it is unrelated. But
it's
weird.
Totally unrelated. That's just a weird situation. Okay? This is a little different. It was Diddy's ex. She was in the midst of writing a book, and all of a sudden she got very sick. It's like 43-year-old woman or something like that. She was very young when she... Can somebody... Hey, Max, can you look this... Oh, what? You're not here? Oh, no. Same thing as
that's your wall's
doing
name.
Your job. Yeah, that's my wall's name. Oh, my God.
Zing! You took that. I took that from you. You said that a couple episodes ago, and I thought that was so good that I wanted to use it again.
Amazing. Good. Well, I don't even remember my own line, so that's perfect. Great one, Nat.
I'm taking credit for it.
I like it.
I
I just find it interesting. It's like she was so young, and it's like she dies from like a random illness, right? And it wasn't like all of a sudden she was in the hospital from pneumonia and she had underlying sickness and everything.
Right.
Kim Porter death.
And it's still officially pneumonia.
Yeah, it was in 2015. She was 47. So not 43. Incorrect on me.
Still?
47. That's still very young.
Yes.
That's still very young. I just find it interesting that that's the last text you sent. And then you pass.
My guy died.
And I wonder.
Hold on.
Are we back?
I think we're back, yeah.
Oh my God. He's really trying to come for everybody.
He really is, yeah.
You really think that you could do that, Mr. Combs? Mr.
Can I call you
Combs? No, we're going to address you as Lube. Oh no, I like Lube.
We like
oh
Lube.
no.
Oh no.
I can't even make a nickname out of that because
No.
I was thinking of the Lube and everything. Oh,
Yes.
God damn it, Lube. Why do you have to be our
Comment
fucking
if you
friend?
want Louie to be back on the show with us.
Oh, people do. Luby's going to come back on soon,
Yes.
Lube Popovich, by the way, and then we're going to get into all the Real Housewives stuff again, which I know all of you love, and I still have to get Natalie. Maybe on our way to Skankfest,
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
I'll make you watch Real Housewives.
That's funny on the flight.
On the
yeah.
flight, because we're going together. We're going to Skankfest.
Yeah.
Well, we're going on the flight together.
Yes.
And we're going to make really
We'll get to
fun,
that.
really fun. Yeah, we're going to get to that. But I'm just trying to get to it because in case, Sean, you want to cut us off again.
Yes.
Let me tell you something, Mr. Combs. Not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Puff.
Puff. Puff.
Oh,
Not even
puff, puff,
puffy.
puff, puff, pass on any of your bullshit anymore. It's not going to get away. Aubrey Day will have her day, and it's come. Okay? Do you know what that is?
No.
She was showstopper, a showstopper. You know?
Mhm.
No?
I do.
Danity Kane?
Mhm.
Okay. My heart is damaged. Diddy
Oh
did that.
yeah, I remember that song.
Yeah. We ride slow. We do the things that the girls don't do. Can we get struck on YouTube for this?
Nope.
Yeah. Okay.
Keep singing.
See, I like it. Well, that's what she wanted to do, but he ended her career. So it's honestly really nice that he's finally gonna go and face the music. I wonder who else is gonna face the music. Let me see. J-Lo. Let me tell you something.
Related or unrelated to how we've been talking
It's
about
all related.
it? Okay.
Everything. There are no coincidences in life, and I think that this divorce, even though she initiated it,
Sure.
what a perfect time.
Yeah.
What a perfect time, because everybody knows in '99 when that nightclub was shot up in New York, it was Diddy. Diddy did it, and he blamed it on.
Damn.
He blamed it on some guy with his name started with an S, and it's blanking on me. And he was in his crew, but everybody knows that he would have J-Lo hold the fucking gun in his bag, just like he had all the other bitches hold guns in his bag. And she was there, and yeah. And he took the blame, he took the rap, and he went to jail for it. But I've said this, he shot up that club. He's done so many evil things.
Yeah.
One of them was not recognizing my talents years ago, right? They always just say, oh, if you're talented and you're just walking in the streets,
Right, people
so
just show up.
that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
You're just singing one day on a podcast, and the next thing you're like,
People
wait a
show up.
minute.
Tarantino calls
Wait
you.
a minute. Wait a minute. Hello, cutie. Oh, what? They're building a plaza in Gaza? I'll meet you there. If you guys didn't know he was Israeli, now you do. People don't know that. About
I guess
about
I didn't know
Tarantino.
specifically Israeli.
About
but
Tarantino, yeah. But he wasn't at the parties. He wasn't at the funeral.
J-Lo. Sorry.
I think everything's gonna come out. Like stories are gonna come out. Like, okay, you know what I mean?
Got it.
There was also a very interesting photo that got released that we're gonna put right here. Okay, and you're gonna pretend to see it at the same exact time. Who's in the bed? This is me testing if Natalie knows black people besides me. Go.
J-Lo and Diddy are the only two that I recognize.
Okay.
I don't know these three.
The angel in the middle is Aaliyah,
Ah,
who can no longer say anything.
yes.
But I think everyone kind of knows she was killed.
Yes.
And when you look at the people who are around her, again, SC, it's just an interesting thing. Obviously, Meek Mill will never admit anything. But I just want you to think about this. When Meek Mill was in jail for some shit he did, and he was in Philly and everything, and he went away, his biggest vocalist was Mr. Sean Carter and Beyonce. And, you know, there is quite a gap between them, and there always has been. And I'm just saying, sometimes you are just wrapped in a world. And an assistant did say, you know, that with the parties, as you call them, they're referred to as FOs, freak-offs.
Oh.
They would last 3 days sometimes. And he would have Cassie or any of the other women procure these male prostitutes.
I see.
And sit in front of him for the 3 days, sucking and fucking. And doing whatever, talking about stroking big black cock to him and describing it. So a little different. A little different than Epstein.
Yeah, a little different.
A little different. You know, I've talked about this before. Justin Bieber, God bless you and your new son. I'm sorry for any trauma you're going through. I don't, again, I've talked about this in previous episodes. I don't think it's a coincidence that Usher was the mentor of Justin Bieber. And was when Usher was 14, he stayed at Diddy's house. I don't know if anybody knows this. Usher was just talking about in an interview that there's a picture of him, and we're putting it here. And this is him at 14 years old with Diddy. Okay? And then he took on protege Justin Bieber. And then when Justin Bieber was 14 years old or so, 13, 14, in this picture, he stayed at Diddy's for the weekend. He was also shown a Lambo that weekend, and he got a Lambo for his 16th birthday. And, again, coincidence, but Diddy's place is in Miami off of Star Island. If you guys know, you know that, you know, I was in Miami for a bit. I have friends who have places on Palm Island, which is connected to Star Island. There's only 3.
Okay.
That's where I went to my best friend's wedding in January.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a very small community. There's very narrow roads and, you know, different places around there where it's like, if you're going through trauma and you want to crash out,
A lot of places for that.
there's a lot of places. But it's just interesting that he did it on that Creek Road
Okay.
in Miami years ago when he got hit with that DUI in the Lambo.
Yep.
He was going 100 and something. That's also a hospital district. That is like a very, very, very slow like road. That to me is you want to fucking die. And then 22nd birthday.
You don't think that you think it's literally want to die and not just like I was given too many substances that I can't handle yet because I'm not used to it?
I think there's deep significance in things.
I see.
I think that, yeah, you could be on substances, but I just don't think that the Lambo that maybe you fucking got assaulted for as a teenager a couple of years before was fucking worth it.
Right.
Maybe this thing wasn't fucking worth it.
Right,
Maybe you
right.
fucking were driving. Maybe.
Interesting.
Maybe you didn't care about this piece of shit anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why all of a sudden you start unraveling. Then you go to God. Then you need to be with a girl and fuck every model, every model, every model, every model. And hit every bottle. Until...
Yeah.
And when he was 22 and Diddy was at the party, there was just weirdness. And he's had there's just these trauma bonds that happen, especially, like, I'll say, there's probably, like, because of the community, like, yes, I'm saying it as a white girl, okay? These black men, they really don't want to say if they're a little gay or not, okay? All right?
I mean,
and
that's
if they aren't and they just fucking clap cheeks so they could get a record deal, they're going to be mad embarrassed and not want to say it, okay?
Yeah.
So that's really it at the end of the day. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of fucking embarrassment, and you think, I'm going to fucking just let him fucking do whatever, and then I'm going to be good, I'm going to be good, I'm going to be good.
Right,
but then you're actually wrapped in that forever.
Yeah.
You know? And I just find it interesting, especially with Meek Mill, because he used to be engaged to Nicki Minaj, which people seem to forget about. And she has a huge fucking beef with Jay-Z. And she also just posted the other day how they try to poison her. Rock Nation trying to fucking poison Nicki Minaj.
What do?
They try to poison her food.
With what?
They're not sure. They're still. This was literally like, yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. This was she busted it because she knew something was amiss because she was talking all this shit about the Super Bowl coming up and how Lil Wayne wasn't picked and she wasn't picked and everything because she has beef. They have beef with Jay-Z, Rock Nation,
Right.
and you know, if you look at it, she's never won a Grammy.
That's
Okay.
insane.
And I know Mr. Combs had a big problem with the Grammys, but he also has been nominated
Yeah.
many a time.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, him and Puff are like this.
Yeah.
And I just think that when you're mentored by somebody like Clive Davis, who finally came out as bi, you know, and he won't say that Diddy was his boyfriend, which he was. He was. I think it's, you know, I don't want to blame it on a cycle of abuse when it starts at the top, but when is somebody going to look at Clive Davis
Interesting.
and just say, hey, yeah, you're old,
Yeah.
but you're creepy and something's up. And not just, no, it's not because, oh, it's an old random, you know, no.
Yeah.
This shit's deep. Just like he killed Whitney. They're probably going to come for Cassie next.
Yeah.
You know, I think there's a lot of people. I think the Kardashians are pretty silent right now.
Yeah.
Kim and Kanye were at Diddy's 50th. I remember.
How long
And
ago
they
was
went
that?
out, this was years ago, and they went out afterwards with John Legend and Chrissy Teigen to a Waffle House. And they took pictures. And I
cute.
remember that. That was really cute. But now none of them are friends. And
Ah.
now John Legend was just on his last album with him doing a collab. So it's like, y'all are really close. And everyone knows Chrissy Teigen kind of moves a little funny.
Yeah.
It's like, remember when she was picked to like judge that comedy series a few years ago? The comedy reality show? What was that? Like Losers of the Land?
I
Some
don't
shit
know.
like that? Just kidding. I actually know a couple of people who are on it. One of them I like. One of them, again,
was it called?
Losers of the Land. That's literally not the name. I don't remember.
I don't either.
It was one season, and it was like America's Funniest. I don't know.
That's
hey,
okay.
hey, Wall.
That's
Hey,
okay.
Wall. Hey, what did Chrissy Teigen ruin in comedy besides everything? I think it's really wild. People. I think it's really people. Like people thought she was like a comedian because she was posting tweets.
Yes, you're right.
Crazy. It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I know some of you have been waiting to hear what I've been thinking of Diddy. And I just think if you're denied $50 million bail,
That's what they were.
And you
What
have-
show of
and-
mine was saying that yesterday? Oh, it was Dave Smith. It was on Part of the Problem because he watched this video on Part of the Problem of Diddy on Jimmy Kimmel show where he was like, maybe I should run for president, and Jimmy Kimmel was like, if you run for president, I'll be your running mate. And the tweet was like, you still stand by that, Jimmy Kimmel? And that's what Dave said. He was like, if you get denied $50 million bail, you're never coming out of jail.
yeah.
Like, they're
But-
putting you away.
They're putting you away, but why aren't they looking bigger than that?
Yeah.
And here's why people are like, well, it's like obscene. It's like, because people are already pinning like assistants. They're like, look at the Ghislaine, and I was like, you guys don't even understand the gravity of that situation.
Right.
They were moving like serious players in the U.S. to get information on them. Presidents, like celebrities, like all this, but politicians, dude. That was number one with Epstein and them, so they could control everything. Les Wexner giving him all the money. Come on. It always starts at the top. Les Wexner, best friends with Clive Davis. So it's like, just kind of look at it. Look at it for 1 second. Look at the generation above. Who's denying that $50 million bail? Who the fuck do you call for $50 million to? I know a few names off the top of my head who will say, see ya.
Yeah.
See ya. Sorry, we can do competition shows without you.
Yeah.
We can host white parties without you. There's a reason why there's new white parties in the Hamptons now. There's a reason people go to Michael Rubin's parties now. People only want to go to Mike Rubin's white party. Why? Because it looks bad to be associated with the diddler.
Why is it a white party?
Great question that I never knew an answer to.
That's the theme, or that's just what they call it?
A white party is just, it's the theme is you wear all white. It's the end of the summer. It usually takes place in the Hamptons.
Got it. I see.
Over the years, for some reason, again, it's turned into something where it's like
So,
Diddy's white party in Miami, and then it's like
theoretically could
Michael
be like
Rubin. Michael Rubin, a music producer, very, very famous, very, very big.
Right. In theory, it could have started as like you wear white at the end of the summer because you can't wear white.
That's the
through
whole
the
thing.
winter,
I think that was the whole thing.
But then there must be something more to it now, I feel like. Or just the significance of like the last big party of the summer.
I really just think it's a social thing, and it's like you got the invite. Which, by the way, I wouldn't make this video if I got my invite, Sean. I wouldn't, I don't like a snub.
Yeah.
I don't like a snub. I just don't.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm exposing you. Sorry.
Goodbye.
Sorry. Goodbye. Goodbye. And I can't come next year. I'm busy. And something tells me you're busy.
Yeah.
You're very busy, Mr. Combs. I don't think you're going to have a lot of time to throw a party.
Yeah.
I think the party this year will be in a nice orange.
Yeah.
I think that would really be nice. Not a white party anymore. I don't know. Although, he is very rich, so in jail, he does like clapping cheeks. He might have a good time.
Yeah, honestly, maybe he'll crush it. Although he can't be in Gen Pop. They can't let him out with that.
Where is he? What is he doing?
He's not in Gen Pop, but he is in I want to say Brooklyn? Somewhere in New York.
My thing is always this. Like, I ask every day about Jennifer Shaw. Can we visit?
Can we?
What would happen?
Hey, be on our podcast.
Hey, hey, you have nothing going on right now. This feels like 2020 all over again.
Yeah, a little bit. I know
you're not busy. I know you're home.
You're stuck at home.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Still waiting on you, Joe DeRosa. Joe Della Rosa. I always get them confused.
I was going to be so
Joe
confused.
DeRosa, not the comic. Joe Della Rosa is the original housewife from Orange County.
Got it.
And she agreed to come on. That's hot. Before it was ever even a podcast. 3 years before it was ever even a podcast. So I'm waiting, Miss Della Rosa. Sorry, I forgot your name.
All good.
But she said she was free, and I knew it.
Yes.
So everyone was free.
Call her again. Give her a call.
I did, and then it was like, oh, we have a lot going on. And I was like, nah, I don't really think so. It looks like you're 48 trying to have a baby. So.
Yeah. That is a lot going
Which
on.
is great. We're very excited.
That is a lot going on.
Sure, that's a lot going on. But whatever,
Yeah.
Maybe we could get Diddy.
Hey, Diddy,
if you think he has one phone call.
If you're on our show, we'll take this down.
Can you call Ralph and maybe see if he wants to do a little investment? I think I have an investment. It'll be really good. Yeah. I just want somebody. It was like when Timbaland listened to me on TikTok. Did I tell you that?
No, that's great.
Oh, yeah, because he was doing, it was like Timba Idol.
Good Lord. What year was this?
Like 7 months ago.
Got it.
And yeah, this had to be like January or something. And I was like Timbaland? Like that Timbaland? And I just requested to be in the live, and he accepted immediately.
So funny, so good.
Which I was so confused. And he goes, "Oh, hello," and I was like, what's up, Timba? And then he was like, I don't know. Somewhere somebody screen recorded that, I'm sure.
So good. Please send it.
But I did ask him to be on the podcast as well because gotta shoot your shot. He was like, oh, are you gonna like drop some bars for me? Are you gonna like play something for me? I was like, nah, you wanna come on my podcast? I'm just like drooling and like rumbling.
Yeah. And he's like, sure, yeah, I'll be on your podcast.
He said some shit. I was like, I couldn't believe I didn't screen record it, but I also couldn't believe.
He answered?
Yeah. Because I was like, oh, that'll be funny. I was like, why can't I request it? And then it accepted, and I was like, oh, hello.
You should do that again.
Well, I guess funny girl with tits, you're going to be like, let's see.
Yeah. Either she's funny or she got tits.
One or the other.
And if we're lucky, it's both.
It's both. So we are lucky.
Yeah.
We're very lucky.
You're lucky to be here.
That's what we meant. You know?
I wish I had anything to contribute the first 20 minutes of this podcast.
What? What do you mean?
Just that I'm going to let Sabrina take this one because the people have been asking.
People have been asking. The people want to know. To be fair, this is my forte.
Yeah.
This is I've been known about this.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's going to get crazier. And then, again, like I said, you gotta think about the tippity top. Excuse me.
I think that...
What about B&H movies coming back? If you don't like B&H Video?
Yeah.
Don't you
What
know
about
who
it? No.
Bob and Harvey? I think Bob and Harvey are going to come back.
Gotcha.
I think Bob and Harvey are going to come back.
You think Harvey's going to come back?
I think movies are going to be really good again, and music's going to go out for a little bit, because I think music's been shining a little bit since Me Too.
Harvey's like next to death, isn't
There's
he?
a reason that it's going to be called B&H. I'm making this all up.
I know, but like...
As a prediction.
No, yeah, I know what you mean.
Maybe
I know that they're not affiliated with actual B&H.
It'll be something like...
I was going to say more like I suspected that I guess, not to sound too kooky, but like there's going to be a great, huge exposure of a whole bunch of things where it's like society is like sweeping under their bed kind of a thing.
No, because we'll crack.
You think so?
Oh, didn't you see what happened in 2020?
I don't think everything's going to be out.
What happened in 2020 and all of that, it was like, no, this was... People fucking crack. They can't stay on the internet. They can't be reading documents and dockets. I'm not going to lie.
I see.
It's too much. People who are reading through the 98 pages. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. I'm making my predictions because I've been reading magazines since I could read at like 2 or 3 years old. And there's nothing I love more, except when Trump said J6, than a J14 that I would flip through.
That's funny.
And everyone knows, okay, Tiger Beat was on the beat.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm doing it for Joan because Joan can't anymore. Because she's gone.
Yeah.
But she knew.
Yeah.
She would be loving this right now.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because Melissa was never invited to any of the parties. Too ugly. Are you getting these references?
And
Rivers.
Yeah, I knew Joan Rivers.
Okay.
But I don't know who Melissa is.
Her daughter.
Ah, I see.
Whose job we're going to take for Fashion Police in a few months when this blows up and people are like, this is correct.
Yeah.
Just like Wendy Williams. Who busted Wendy Williams? Hi. Same people. Hello, TikTokers. Thank you again, TikTokers who were like, this is racist, white girl. From all the white girls who commented. That I said she was in a conservatorship and she was controlled and silenced.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, yeah, she's in 2 conservatorships. And then everyone's like, this is a lie. There's no way this is true. And then the documentary came out almost a year later.
Yeah, she's losing it. Or lost it.
Yeah, she already lost it.
She's lost it.
But I don't know if she's totally lost it. I don't believe it, Wendy. I know you're there. I think she's just, like I've said, closer than we think.
Yeah.
Hold up. But all this for Mr. Combs, this is going to ruin the tour.
I just mean like this stuff is getting exposed. Like there's a big crack in the
Yeah, because I think people want other stuff right now.
Yeah.
Like
It's
we're gonna
all
get
this
really
stuff has
good.
been hidden
We're gonna
and
get really
they're
good
pulling it
comedy
out.
movies from this.
Yeah.
We're gonna get great movies.
I agree.
I think Bob's gonna come back. Maybe Bob and Son.
Maybe.
You know, maybe something like that. Maybe it's next gen. Maybe, I don't know, maybe someone else. Maybe somebody else wants to step into these shoes. Ladies, Reese Witherspoon, I'm looking at you. But I need you to ask better questions on set than, what was it like to work in the 90s with Kubrick? What was that like?
Yeah.
You know? Because it's like, Reese, in the words of Nicole Kidman, what do you think about dying? What do you think of death, Reese?
I love that.
That's great. What do any of them think? I wonder what Diddy thinks. I definitely know that he thinks, I don't want to kill myself.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a diddler counter on Twitter. And every day it'll be like, diddle I kill myself?
God, I wish that could be the title.
That'd be so fun.
Yeah.
Look, there's a lot of shit coming out.
Yes.
I do think Kim Porter's voice will be heard eventually. Cassie's was, and I don't think Kim Porter had a chance to have her voice heard while she was still physically here on Earth. But that doesn't mean her story doesn't matter. And I think there's a lot more to her story, clearly, because there's a lot more to this man.
Yeah.
This monster that we didn't know about, other than he was making the band and then breaking them.
Yeah.
Psychologically, physically, and everything else. And for that, goodbye, Mr. Combs. Goodbye to you.
Yeah.
And I'm keeping the 50 mil. It doesn't go to your bail fund. It doesn't. I won't even send it to your commissary. I don't want you eating top ramen noodles. I want you to starve. Starve. Think about all the cum that you could have been eating when Cassie was jerking the guys off. You could have eaten that for the protein and saved it for the cell, but you couldn't. All right, Mr. Combs, we'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
TTYL.
Anyway.
TTFN.
And then we hang up. And then now it's the next
Click,
thing.
click, 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 click. Click, click,
Jesus
click.
Christ.
Oh, in other news, yeah, been watching that fucking
Oh, the Mormon show?
The Mormon Show. Going back to J-Lo for a second, and my future husband and her future
right.
ex.
Yes.
So,
Current
of
ex?
course,
Future
what?
ex. Is he not her current ex?
Current ex, yeah, my
Yeah.
future.
Your future husband.
Did I say ex? Was
You
it
said her future ex.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well,
Her
they
current
are
ex.
about to be officially split.
Officially, right.
And then we'll be together, and then we'll probably break up because you can't fight pattern.
Yeah.
And I love. So I'm watching this sick show on Hulu. It's like The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, and it was so bad. Clearly, nobody wanted to pick up the show at first because the pilot and the second episode are shot a year apart.
Whoa!
So clearly, everyone was like, "Yeah, we're not touching this."
Whoa, that's crazy.
And then Hulu was like, yeah, we'll get this. Like, actually, people like that Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. They're gonna like this shit, and they were correct.
Yeah.
They were correct. It's really wackadoodle because it's a thing called Mom Talk,
Right.
and they're all like, we're
I
remaking
saw a
Mormon
30-second trailer for this.
Okay, I'm sure.
And what I have is
Can you
they
believe
blew
these
up.
girls are our age? Can you believe they're
No
our age? Or younger?
shit!
They're younger. Some of them are 22, 24.
No shit!
Yes, they look like that. They look like
They
that.
look like that. They look like that.
Crazy.
All I know is they blew up. I'll do the same thing I did with Diddy.
Yeah.
I'll give you. Here's what I know.
Okay.
And it's probably 98% incorrect. The trailer was like, we're Mormon wives. We blew up on TikTok. And then they started fucking each other.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, that's the
all I
whole
have.
thing. That's why you'll love it.
That's all I have. Okay, sweet. Awesome.
I've only watched 3 episodes
Uh-huh.
because it's insufferable.
Right.
The first episode, it took me 40 different times to try to get through because I was like, oh my God, they're doing their dances and they're, we're all moms, we're all doing the Mormon. And I'm like, you know what? Meanwhile, you guys are fucking whores galore.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's just so crazy. And It is funny to me that they're like, they're trying alcohol for the first time on screen. I was like, bullshit. You wouldn't try it for the first time. Like, you guys are such liars and everything. It's all such a scam. But I like this one girl who claims to be my future cousin-in-law, I guess, because I don't trust her.
Where'd my phone go?
I don't know. You want me to call?
No, it's fine. I'll wait till then.
She calls herself Jen Affleck.
Yes.
And she was like, yes, I am Ben Affleck's second cousin. And I'm calling it, it's not here.
That's okay, keep going, I'll look for it.
So she was like, I am Ben Affleck's second cousin. So it's really interesting. So our parents have met him, but we haven't met him. So it's like, how have you never met one of your cousins? That's pretty strange to me. That's weird, right? And then I saw her husband, and it was this guy. And I was like, yeah, if she got married and she became an Affleck, there's no way that he's cousins with my guy, Ben.
Right.
That's just impossible. And then, of course, I see today that all it took was the show being on for a week for people to look it up and then go back to all their lineage. Yeah, and they were like, yeah, your family goes back to like 1800s bullshit. Like, you have no relation. Like, fuck you. And it's like, yeah, also, if I was even related to somebody, but I had never met them, and I just knew, I was like, oh, I would not be being like, yeah, you know, my cousin.
Yeah.
Like, it just runs.
We're close like that.
Yeah. It's like, do you ever hear Gwen Stefani or Madonna calling themselves that, even though they are cousins? They're cousins. People get mind blown by that. But they're not like, what's up, cuz? You've never seen Gwen Stefani open for Madonna on the road.
That does kind of check out, though, doesn't it? I didn't know
Yeah, it
that.
would.
Good for them.
Yeah, it's so sweet.
But, anyway.
Yeah, that's somebody else who's probably at those parties. Madonna. I'll tell you that much.
True.
Her and her 24-year-old new boyfriend. Or 22. Either way. Scary lady. Stop it. She has to stop it.
How long have they been together?
Like a week or so. She's always having a new one.
Oh, that I don't like then. If it was like, I found one 25-year-old and we've been together for, oh, you're so right, 4 years, I guess would be the highest amount that I would allow.
You also have to like, you
okay.
have to look at it like, grandma.
Doesn't fucking, I mean, Leo does the same shit.
Yeah, but I think he's gay. Or like.
No, come on. You
Really?
think everyone's gay?
That's not true. Okay, I think that he's sick of pussy. He has sex with headphones on.
How do you know that?
Because I used to model.
I see.
Whatever, you talk to enough people,
It's fine.
it is confirmed. He has sex with headphones on.
All right.
I think there's something to that. He has a 21, 22-year-old girlfriend right now. You know, she's beautiful.
Right.
Beautiful. I think that you probably have sex with her. You're bored as shit of pussy that you've been getting slammed with since Romeo and Juliet days and beyond. And he takes a lot of trips with Tobey Maguire. And I'm just saying, it's not that everyone's gay, but I think that everyone's fucking bored, and once you're bored and you're rich and you can do whatever the fuck you want, you fuck your friends too.
It comes down to most people are bisexual, which I've been
That's really
saying
it.
for ages.
That's really it.
90% of people are a little gay.
Yeah, and then you put champagne on the yacht, and you get some drugs, and you're all fucking.
Yeah.
And you all fucked. Yeah, I think that
Call
him
me.
and Toby, just me too. Hello.
Call us.
There's two of you, two of us. I don't understand. See you guys at Skankfest. Can you imagine them walking around
That's so good.
Skankfest?
That's so funny. And everyone's like, oh my God, is that Shane Gillis? And they just don't even notice them.
It would be truly like when Ben Affleck was that extra in Curb Your Enthusiasm. Like, he's just there for, honestly, I could see him showing up with a little Dunkin' and a hoodie.
Yes, exactly.
It would be nice.
Yeah, exactly. And no one
Little
notices.
Skanks.
Right.
That's just, he's just secretly in the back.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
right. So good.
It would be great.
I hope so.
I would love that.
Anyway.
But, yeah.
So
It's
not everyone's
wild.
gay, but Madonna. etc.
Oh, but that's it. Yeah, so that's what we're touching on Diddy on for right now. Because he touched on everything else.
So true.
So we just, we're taking it day by day. He got busted 24 hours ago.
Yeah.
But it's, again, these are all predictions and things. I just think those names, like we've been waiting for years.
Yeah.
Hello. Bill Clinton just spoke at the Democratic National Convention.
Did he?
Yeah. He got up there. I don't know if we could play a little clip from it.
Let's not, just in case.
Okay. Well, he got up there, and you would have thought that they were like, we miss him.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't commit heinous crimes.
Right.
You're not a huge rapist like we found out. Get up on stage.
Right.
They didn't even have Hill Dog this year that I saw. I think they just sent Billy.
No, I think you're right.
And that's wild.
Yeah.
They said too much women. Too much women. We gotta get the male up there. Now, because everyone else who's older, they're all starting to get dementia, and they all forgot, like, they're on to the next thing. They're all so focused on, like, Gaza and, like, whatever, that they're like, oh, Bill Clinton? Well, you know what? The 90s weren't that bad. Nothing was happening to Gaza then.
So funny.
Let him talk. And it's like, oh, well, yeah, it wasn't happening there, but it was happening on this little island.
Yeah. No, they're not touching that.
They're not touching
They're
it.
not touching
And that's why I think nothing's going to really come for this until Sean took the fall. Sean took the fall for where the money really is.
It'd be
Because
cool
at
if-
the end of the day, just like Epstein, where did Epstein get his money? Les Wexner. So,
It would be cool as fuck if he went, I'm gonna die in jail, I'm releasing everything. Because I either die or I stay here forever, but I have nothing to lose. And just, like, puts out a bunch of videos of people at their fucking parties.
I
don't think he's going to.
I think he can't.
Why, because they have it now?
I think it's all seized. And I think before that, people would be out of their fucking minds to think that he would be waiting for the government to come and get that.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't be somewhere else, more copies, or taken by maybe Bad Boy or Rock Nation already. And it's somewhere in a building locked up. It's just interesting how certain men who are not the best at what they do have gotten to the top of what they are, and they are revered as being the elite of their category, the top of their category, the monsters of their industry, titans. But they're not that talented. And before, you used to have talent. And if you didn't, you would have to suck and fuck for it.
Yeah.
And then so it begins. And I think sometimes when you meet like-minded individuals too, and you say, oh my God, we have the same initials, we could run this shit.
Yeah.
We're moguls.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then why doesn't 50 Cent fuck with you guys?
Yeah.
Especially when he was originally the richest rapper ever. When he was the richest rapper ever, how was Sean Combs able to give lump sums of money, like $50,000 of cash, to the Intercontinental New York Hotel's security team for the camera footage and everything, okay? You go broke very fast unless you have another stream of income, because there's only so many things that he did. Puff Daddy, he changed his name a bunch.
Yeah.
P Diddy, this and that. Why did he?
That's a good question.
Where'd the money come from? Oh, maybe it was your ex-boyfriend, Clive Davis. And yeah. again, like I'm, you know, you guys want to know about Clive? Go watch those videos.
Yeah.
When I would talk about Diddy, just type boop boop Diddy, it'll come up.
How long have we been
Unknown.
going?
I have no idea.
Take a guess.
32, 18,
More than that. 48.
48. I just copied Natalie.
So 12 more minutes and then Patreon? Something
Yeah.
like that? Cool. Do we want to talk about Skankfest?
Yeah, let's do our Skankfest. You guys,
She's going.
I'm going.
Go team.
Go team.
You get a special prize if you can take a picture with both of us.
Oh,
I
that's
said that about me and Mike too on Gas Now.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck is the prize?
We'll figure that out. I'll be amazed if someone does it.
I'm gonna bring stickers and stuff, you guys.
Yeah.
I'm just giving them out. I'm not like selling them. I'm just giving them out.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm gonna bring stickers
Put them anywhere.
and put them on your titties. Yeah, we're doing it. Vegas.
Cute.
Not going to let anything stand in my way.
So true.
No anxiety can stop.
Yes.
So I'm excited. If I met you last year, I'm excited to see you again.
Yeah.
Let's chit chat.
Agreed.
If I didn't meet you,
So yeah,
say hi.
that'd be cute. as
Hell
hell.
yeah. I know some people say like, oh, people don't talk. I'm a yapper.
Yeah, I would talk. I mean, I'm working
Natalie
like
will stand there while we talk.
yeah, and I'll be like,
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm working like 9 hours a day while we're there, so it might be tougher for me to stand and chat. But if you see me watching a show, come say hi. If you see me briskly walking with a purpose, then
Yeah.
maybe just give me a sub.
Yeah.
But definitely say something.
Definitely say something. Definitely say what's up. And schedule be out soon.
Yep.
So yeah.
I'm
you'll
doing my
see.
same job again, which is up in the podcast booth, which is
Love that.
ideal.
Love that. We'll be
Um,
recording a couple episodes there
yeah.
at Skankfest.
Yeah, definitely.
Very excited.
It'll be super fun.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna get the same flight as Natalie
yeah,
because I'm a late birdie. But that means we're gonna do our Patreon content on the
cute.
plane.
Fun.
Because I'm gonna put my camera in her face and be like, "Meh, meh, 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 meh. What are you doing now? What are you doing now?" And you're like, if you don't fucking shut the fuck up, bitch, on this 6-hour flight, and I'll be like, I don't care if you have to do work. What do you have to say to the camera?
I hope that we run into someone on our flight. That
Oh,
we
I
know.
really. That's what I really want because that's what that happened to me last year.
That happened to
was
me
so
last year
fun.
too. Who'd you see?
Dylan,
Dylan, hilarious.
Necker, yeah.
I saw Andy Malafarina on my
Oh
flight.
my God,
and that
nice.
was fun as hell. And then on the way home, I saw Brendan Sagalow,
Fun.
and that was fun too.
Yeah, fun. Who did I see? I don't think I saw anyone on the way home. I went to the airport with Dylan. I saw Colin at the airport for like 2 minutes.
My first
And then he
year
didn't.
I saw.
Then
Sorry.
he didn't let me in the lounge. Not nice.
Fuck
Not nice
off,
to go into the.
guy.
He fucking went into the Amex
Oh
lounge.
my god!
And then he
it
was
didn't
like,
bring you.
yeah. And then he was like, fuck it. They want to charge me to bring you in. I'm not doing it. And I was like, you cheap fuck.
Yeah,
I was like,
so
I'll
funny.
fucking pay.
Yeah.
I was like, actually, fuck you.
Actually, I don't want to hang out
I
with you.
don't
in
want to
the
hang
Amex
out.
lounge. On the way home, first year I saw Mike Vecchione,
Love him.
and that was great too. Because that was when I was an engineer on his show, so he knows me. So that was cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, the flights are annoying. The way there, I have a United flight that was like $400, and then on the way home, I have a
You're telling me it's supposed to be 400.
and then on the way home, I got a Spirit Airlines flight that was $90.
Okay, well, if anyone wants to pay for my flight to
Yes, if you want to be a sugar daddy, if you want to sign up for the simp tier,
or
now's the
or
time to
Venmo
do
me,
it.
Sabrina Piper.
Yeah, exactly.
Pay for my flight.
That's what I mean.
That'd be really
So,
cool.
I used Expedia. I don't know if that's better, but it gave me like the combination of the two of them and made it really easy.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get on that same flight. If not, I'll see you there.
Yeah, exactly. Mine's also at like 7 a.m. So
Yeah, but I don't like going to the airport alone.
I don't like going to the airport alone.
Like, I
either.
don't like. Yeah, I rather know that I'm
Or
traveling with
rather,
somebody.
Yeah, I like going to the airport alone.
Yeah,
but I like
okay,
having
yes, of
someone
course.
around.
Yeah, like I like that I'd feel comfortable because if not, like I get very anxious, especially ever since like, when I came back from Paris last year and the fake flight And I didn't like that, and then I was stuck in the airport for 21 hours, and I was like, I'm horrified of airports again. So I just like making sure I'm with somebody traveling, usually. It's more fun that way.
Yeah.
It's just more fun.
Yes, agreed. Definitely. Figs was also trying to get on my flight. But that was ages ago.
We gotta watch the bathroom.
Yes, I think, hilarious. I think he got his flight already, but he was like, as a fat dude, I want to sit next to someone I know so I don't feel like I'm imposing on the people next to me in the flight. But I think he might have got someone else to be his buddy already. But yes.
You're my buddy, I'm claiming you.
Yeah. I'm not telling my coworkers that I'm getting in until noon, even though I get in at 9 a.m., so that they can't make me work at 9 a.m. Just kidding. They don't watch this show. It's fine.
No, you're right.
I'm just kidding. Some of them do, but
Not
the people that I think are going to be guilty of that.
I just was gonna say, there better be no fucking rats.
No rats.
No rats.
Don't tell. They're putting us up in a big house. They usually get us a hotel, but the gas people are being put up in a fun house. And I have mixed feelings about it. I think it'll be really fun.
You're not saying where it's from. You're not going to say where it's from.
I'm afraid people are going to know where it is.
Oh, I'm not saying.
But
I'm not saying where I'm staying.
I mean, maybe it is public knowledge, in which case I'm being tiptoeing for no reason.
Well, let's tiptoe.
They're putting us up together. It's going to be fun. The reason I have mixed feelings about it is I'm afraid it's going to be like content, whereas when we're at our lodging, it tends to be like off the clock.
Yes, relax.
So, but the truth is that I rarely spend any time in the room anyway, except when I'm getting ready in the morning and I'm literally just sleeping.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So, I can't imagine it'll be an issue, but like, I think it'll be really fun because now we have a place to hang. Are there any specific shows you're excited about to see?
I mean, I didn't even know I was officially going until 2 days ago.
Sure.
So, which is, typical.
Right, very much so.
Very, very typical.
But I hope they do Midnight Circus again. I don't know if they are.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Because I missed that.
I missed that last year.
We missed that together.
Yes, we missed that together. Yes, we were supposed to go there.
We were on mushrooms.
Yes,
that was great.
Yes.
The Naked Roast is always a fucking killer time.
Yes, that's gonna be fun.
And then
that'll be cool. I saw that last year.
Yes,
for a little.
that's what we missed.
I'd like to
the
see
Midnight
that this
Circus
year.
for.
Yeah, I'd like to see that this year.
Yeah, me too. And I don't think there's any like real fighting this year. Because usually I feel
there's
like
not real fight. I don't think it was.
there's like
it's
slap
allowed.
fighting or like stock wrestling or something like that, which is always fun.
I
but,
did
like,
see there was like maybe pillow fights, and I was like,
yeah,
we
I
should do
think
that.
would be cute. But usually it's someone I care about. It has like a press conference,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not doing that this year.
Okay.
So that's interesting.
Well, last year's was fun.
Last year's was fun. I missed
Last year's
most
was
of it.
very fun.
I missed most of it, but I heard about it. I heard a lot about it.
I heard a lot about it. I watched a couple videos.
And then what else? I mean, usually the first skanks of the weekend, something insane happens. So I'm wondering how, like, last year we get there, it's 11 a.m. Friday, Skanks is starting, and I go, how the fuck are they going to top Mike getting his dick sucked on stage?
Oh, DeRosa.
Exactly. But at the time I was like, how are they going to beat it?
Yeah.
And now they have 2 years of history to be like, someone's going to be naked and jizz into the audience.
Yep.
Like, it's going to be something whack as fuck.
It's going to be wild.
So I have no idea what they're going to do.
No idea. But I will know, I do know what we're going to do.
I know what we're going to do.
We're going to the strip club.
Yes.
We're going. I'm fine. I said, Natalie, this year you're getting in.
I'm not just wearing jorts and tank tops.
No.
I'm bringing a cute outfit.
I'm bringing us sexy dresses.
I'm bringing a cute dress.
Sexy dresses, in case yours isn't
sexy enough.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool.
Or we can get those just cut out electric things that just are spandex. We can walk around. Because there's some gross motherfuckers there. We're so hot.
Yeah.
We can wear nothing, and they'll be like, fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Go.
Hopefully I'm not too... The past... Every night I've been just too fucking exhausted to go. I could have gone Sunday night last year, so maybe that's why.
Okay, what if we go kick off this year? 'Cause there's some gross motherfuckers there. We're so hot. We can wear nothing, and they'll be like, fine. Okay.
Yes. Hopefully I'm not too... The past... Every night I've been just too fucking exhausted to go. I could have gone Sunday night last year, so maybe that's why.
Okay, what if we go kick off this year?
Maybe.
like I did last year.
Well, the
I
problem
only
is
went that first
yeah.
night.
The problem is that I get up at the equivalent of 3 a.m. Vegas time, and I just have to work all day and then stay up until 11 p.m. Vegas time. You know?
You
like
get up
it's
at
just
3 a.m. on Friday?
Yeah, 7 a.m. New York time is my flight, which is 3 a.m. Vegas time.
No, that's 4 a.m.
Okay, 4 a.m. Vegas time. Stay up all day until 11 p.m. when the after party starts.
Are you not going to nap at all?
I don't even know if I'm going back to my lodging. That's what I'm saying. Is like
Oh,
last year I was just got to the airport, got to the hotel, changed, and went straight to the venue, and was there until 10 p.m.
I think I saw you there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably. That's what I'm saying. That's why first night last year I got back to my hotel at like 9 p.m. I got dinner with Jorge and Paco. And I was mad about not being able to go to the strip club, and now I'm exhausted, and there's no way I could imagine going. So hopefully that doesn't happen.
Okay, hopefully that doesn't happen, but also, even if you are, I'm going to give you the shove, and I'm going to be like, come on, let's go for 20 minutes.
Yes.
20 minutes, let's put on some sexy
Is it fucking Peppermint Hippo or whatever?
Peppermint Hippo.
Cute.
Team Titties. That's where I dropped my tip last time. That's where I'm
Yes.
dropping it again. This year, Champagne Room Part 2.
Cool. Cute. Love it.
Finishing.
Perfect. Love that. And usually my first show Friday morning is low key. You know.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people want the first podcast slot any day, which is like 10 or 11 a.m.
Yeah.
So usually I can kind of vibe first part of my shift every day. You never know, because I keep telling that to people where they're like, can I get in? Like No Need for Apologies wants to do one, and like Part of the Problem wants to do one.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been like, oh, I'll give you the morning slot, because no one wants that. So now I bet they're all going to be like fucking
We
full.
can take it whenever. So
Sure.
you let me know.
Exactly.
We're there.
I'll just call you and be like, come up for 40 minutes. I got time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that. I love my job.
Hell yeah.
Because it's the perfect balance of like, I am doing something that I'm good at, and I'm busy a lot, but then I also have an hour here and there to go watch stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
it's
so
amazing.
that's perfect. And it's not crowd facing. I'm not doing merch.
Yeah.
where you're,
Oh
like,
no,
touching
fuck that.
people's
Yeah.
hands.
No.
It's like comics only are allowed up there.
Yeah.
Or staff.
Yeah.
I'm a little bummed. Yeah, exactly. My assistant, who's been my assistant the past 2 years, is not in my room anymore. And I wonder if he's still going, or if he's not going at all, or if they just moved him somewhere else.
Damn.
But according to the schedule, I have 2 women assistants, which is
Hey,
cool
that's
as fuck.
cool. That's
So we love that. Hopefully they're good.
cool. Love that.
And
Go girls, go.
Yeah, I got to see the schedule.
Are
I
you
gotta
so
see
excited?
Yes, I am so excited.
Good. What are you like most excited for? Besides our podcast.
Besides our podcast, I really do love the Naked Roast, but like,
Yeah, that would be cool.
it's gonna
Is
be cool.
Is Zach hosting it again this year?
Always.
Cool. Okay.
Always.
Sweet.
Just watch Zach stable money to himself. That rules.
Yeah, heard about that.
It's gonna be cool to do Part of the Problem as his producer, because that's a pretty high-profile show.
Yes, and this is your first
This is
time
my
doing
first
the
year.
live one.
Yes.
How
so I
sick.
think that'll be cool as fuck, and
Woo!
it makes up for not being on the regs this year because I'm not on the regs
Right,
anymore.
yes.
But hopefully I'm gonna go see the regs
Yeah.
and hang out with like fucking Paco, who's
Yeah,
producing it
that'd be
now.
nice.
Yeah, they're not doing Kill Tony again. Tony's
not.
gatekeeping his shit.
Mm.
He's like, nah, I only do it at MSG now or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Good for him, but like that's usually a fun one, so like,
Yeah.
kind of a bummer. But like stuff like that, I don't know. It's gonna
Just
be great.
excited, yeah.
I'm just excited in general.
Fucking excited. Fucking stoked.
I first year was so fucking special that last year I was like, yeah, it's fun. Of course I had a fun time, but it'll never compare to the specialness of my first year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping I can kick that.
I think so.
And top it, you know?
I think so. Sometimes that third time is the charm. We didn't get to do shrooms together last year.
No, we did
This year
shrooms
we
and then
do.
immediately parted ways, and I didn't
I
see you again
know.
until tomorrow.
I know. Oh my god, that day.
I would,
That Sunday.
I would maybe do acid if presented with it.
Can we do shrooms though?
Sure. Well, we don't
Okay.
have to do it together. I just mean like.
But I want to do shrooms
Oh
together.
yeah. Oh no, that's what I mean. It's like they can be different nights.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know?
Yeah.
Because the last night last year, I was presented with acid, but I was also presented with strip club, and I was terrified. I was like, I don't want my first time on acid and my first time at a strip club to be the same
All
time.
combined, that's a lot.
Especially when apparently some of the strippers are kind of aggressive.
Yes.
So I was just freaked, and I ended up doing neither.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Sometimes, like the past 2 years, Sunday has been my sober night, which is also fun in and of itself.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, I'm
Yeah, the
just
goddamn-
present.
the
I
goddamn
love my
comedy
friends.
jam is
Yeah,
gonna be so
exactly.
fun.
I remember the whole thing. Like,
Yeah.
maybe I'll do that again third year. But like,
Yeah.
you know, there are enough other. I have Thursday, Friday, Saturday night
Yeah, for sure.
to do other shit. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm grateful I got to go
Yeah, I am
and get
too.
to perform. I'm so fucking excited.
Yes.
I'm fucking stoked.
We better take some hot pictures.
We're gonna take so many hot pictures.
Yes.
Bring a bikini.
Yeah.
Bring a
I
bikini.
should, and then maybe I'll, you know.
No, because I'll have the pool.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in the gym every day. So
Maybe I'll show up to your wherever.
come to my
your
place.
hotel is.
Come to my place, and then we'll fucking tan it up.
And yeah, swim.
Last year that was Last year that was the big thing. I was just tanning with a bunch of people. That's how I
Right.
made friends.
Cute. Love that. That's not real.
That is actually real.
People from the festival or not at all? Just like random.
Like comics
Vegas
I didn't know
people?
before.
Oh, cool. Very cool. I thought you meant like Vegas people.
Yeah. Ugh, I said friends.
Right.
No, like that's how I met Shaner.
Cute. Love that. Love that guy.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, love
I
that.
hope he's gonna be there.
What?
I hope he's gonna be
I
there.
think so.
I think so.
Yeah. I don't see why not.
Yeah. There's a bunch of people I'm excited to see. This feels like last year I was like, oh, this is like sleepaway camp,
Yeah, it literally is.
but like better.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm like, yeah, it's time.
I'm so excited.
Elated. And
I'm gonna be stressed about it until I get to Vegas, because that's always how it is. I gotta schedule people for the booth this week.
yeah,
I gotta figure out how I'm bringing certain equipment there,
yeah.
which is fine.
If you
It's
need
just
help,
part of it.
obviously,
Yeah,
I
of
got
course.
you.
That's me for gas, because gas is
Yeah.
mostly has it settled. But I'm like, if you need anything, and they're like, we'll give you a couple things.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that. But I pack light usually, and especially when it's supposed to be like 90 degrees plus.
Yeah.
So my
remember,
clothes are small.
It gets cold at night.
That's true.
Just bring that hoodie.
Yeah. I got a couple items. Maybe I'll talk about that on Patreon. I can't imagine anyone cares what I bought, clothes I bought.
Oh, something tells me they care. And that's why we're going to do it on Patreon.
Yeah, let's see. What are we at? An hour 6. Perfect. Time for
Amazing.
plugs. Butt plugs.
Butt plugs up your ass. We're going to be at Skankfest next weekend.
Yeah.
Come the fuck out.
You should Venmo Sabrina.
Venmo me.
Me too. Natalie DECICCO on Venmo.
Yeah,
Natalie
Sabrina Piper.
DECICCO edits on Instagram.
Sabrina Piper on Venmo. Funny Girl with Tits on Instagram. Yeah, especially because I haven't been able to work since the assault.
Yeah.
Did not expect. Yeah, I actually thought after everything that I was like, you know what? Like, I think it's too much, you know? But you don't let anxiety win.
True.
You roll with it. Woo!
Patreon.com/funnygirlwithtits.
Patreon.com/funnygirlwithtits. Pick a tier today. It just starts at $1.
Sign up for
There's
the simp tier though. That's $20.
That's $20. Hell fucking yeah.
If you're a real simp.
Yeah. Follow me on Instagram, Funny Girl with Tits. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, share, do all that fun stuff. We want to do it, and we know you want to do it.
Yeah.
Smash it. Smash the button. Smash it like you're smacking an ass.
So true.
Right?
Yeah.
That was good. We love you. Bye.